Hi there, we are back again today, continuing from yesterday's topic and discussion. Um, the one point that I would like to add on from carrying on from yesterday was the point about the benefit on in physical health. One of the things that meditation helps with is the way it calms the mind down. One is able to focus on the physical exercise that one takes up, be it walking, running, or working out in the gym, in a much smoother and better way, and that enables one to complete the period of exercise that one has decided on in a calmer way. So in that way, it indirectly helps in benefiting the physical health. Now, the second point I would like to speak upon is some of us consider being involved or engrossed in some kind of work or activity. For example, cleaning the house or cleaning utensils, washing clothes, or even working in the office or in some other setup as a meditation or meditative process, which is quite true, but it is not entirely and purely meditation. Although it may be termed as a meditative process, there is still some brain activity involved, and it's not completely at rest. So the ones that we are going to talk about today are, or perhaps demonstrate as well, are the sitting down and lying down positions for meditation. So the first one I think we'll go for is the sitting down position, which I'll try and demonstrate quickly. There are two ways that I would like to show that are there in this. The first, in both methods, you sit comfortably in an upright position, resting your back, relaxing your body, keeping your hands on your thighs with palms facing upwards, and closing your eyes. In the first one, we breathe normally at a normal rate and count our breaths, either in mind or aloud, for about 2 minutes. You can time yourself on an alarm or for example, on your phone. And in the other method, you breathe a little bit more consciously, deeply, and then count your breaths. Both are done for 2 minutes. And the benefits are the same. It's just the way that you choose to do it. So the first one, here we go. Seating yourself as I described, relaxing with your closed eyes and hands on your thighs, palms facing upwards. Breathe normally and count your breaths. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. You can either count aloud, as I said, or in your mind. I would suggest counting in your mind is a much better option. The other is absolutely exactly the same. You sit in the same manner, except that this time you take deeper breaths and observe your body, the way it moves when you're breathing. For example, your tummy ballooning out when you're taking a breath in and going in when you're taking a breath out. You have to observe the process rather than counting your breaths. Even though you're breathing deeply, don't make an excessive effort. In both these methods, you should be completely relaxed and not making any extraordinary effort to breathe. It should be in a relaxed manner. Except in one you're counting and the other you're observing your body. In this process, if your thoughts come and go, if your thoughts keep coming, you let them pass. You let them come and you let them go. You just observe them. Don't You don't need to react to them, or you don't need to get worried about them. You just let them pass. Thoughts may or may not come. It depends on each individual. So this is about the sitting method. If I've contradicted myself, I'm sorry. I'll just repeat. In both the methods, your seating is the same. In the first method, you count your breaths in your mind, preferably. In second method, you observe the way your body moves when you're breathing. By body, I mainly mean your chest and your abdomen. Okay, thank you, and we'll touch upon the other methods in a little while. Thank you. Hello, so I'm now seated on a bed. For the next two methods, I'm going to lie down in the bed. In one of these, you may have to use your imagination. So it's really entirely your choice whether you want to go for that or you want to go for something more substantive and objective, which is the other method, which is probably easier. So I'm going to lie down. You just choose any surface to lie down, either on a smooth surface on the floor with something covering the floor, or on a bed. You may wish to or not wish to take a pillow under your head. So you've got to let your body go, and I know this sounds strange to listen, but you've got to let the gravity take the weight of your body, and you have to completely let go of your body. Again, the position is sort of in Nidra Yoga, where you flop your feet on the side a little apart, hands on the side a little away from the body, with palms facing towards the roof or sky, and your neck relaxed and eyes closed. Now in the first method, what we do is we choose different parts of the body, starting from the head, top of your head, going to your feet and toes. You sequentially choose a body part. For example, you start from the top of your head, going on to in between your eyebrows, to your eyes, your face, neck, one shoulder, one elbow, one hand, another shoulder, and so on and so forth, depending on how much time you have. If you are able to completely cover the entire body, then that's best, and as many parts as possible. For every part that you choose, you take a breath in, and you take a breath, and you leave a breath out. And when you come to a complete part, for example, when you finish shoulder, elbow, hand, you then take the entire limb and take a deeper breath in and exhale a deeper breath out. So that's how you continue for the entire body. And when you've done almost everything, you then completely relax your body, and again let the ground take the weight of your body. This usually takes a bit longer than 2 minutes, say about 5 minutes. But it is very deeply relaxing and very efficient. I think demonstrating it might take a long time. We will try and do it in another video. Right now I'll talk to you about the other method. In the other method, that can be done in sitting up position as well, is the imagination method. You close your eyes in a similar manner, in a similar relaxed manner, and you sequentially use your imagination either in perspective of the universe or the different objects on our earth, living and non-living. So when we are using the universe in context, you start imagining a ring around you which keeps expanding, and you start covering area starting from your room, extending to the city, to the country, to the earth, and the other parts of other planets of the universe, other satellites like the moon. You reach everything and then you come back to your own self. I don't know if you understand that. That's how it's got to be done. And the other one is where you imagine your different things like the mountains or the trees, valleys, rivers, the sea, birds, and you become one of them in your imagination. You imagine you're one of them. You can also become a little stone, a little pebble, a little tiny dewdrop. You've got to imagine yourself contracting or taking the form of all these objects. You do this for 2 minutes and then you come back to your own self. I'm just going to sit up right now. So at the end of all this meditation, that whatever we do, you slowly need to come back to the real world, where you start acknowledging the sounds and the sounds around you, and slowly open your eyes. And you'll feel a calm descending on you once you've finished the process. I thank my daughter Parnavi for patiently recording. This has been a long video of 11 and a half minutes. So thank you, Parnavi, and thank you viewers for watching so patiently. I hope it was not too boring and useful to you. I don't know if I've made a great video, but I really hope that you find it useful. I would like to end the video by saying that you can practice these methods once or more than once in a day, depending on which phase of life you are in. If you're experiencing more restlessness and anxiety, then you can do it more than once. But even once is more than enough. Even once is great. Once done is great. So I thank you very much for watching, and I hope it benefits you in some way. I really do hope. Thank you.